All right, welcome back to another episode of my movie review series. Episode 78. Now, last week I said I was going to come back and do a movie on a review on a movie that was really colorful. It was really thought this movie the movie is very colorful, I'll tell you that. The movie is called Dick Tracy. Yeah, Dick Tracy. Back in 1990. I tell you, man, I had a really, really good time watching this movie. Before I did this review, I had a really, really good time watching this movie. Felt like I was 7 years old again. Man, I tell you, watching this movie and just feeling those nostalgic feels. Oh boy, this movie it is great. Still to this day, it really holds up, man. It is so good, so great. Yeah, I tell you. Oh boy. Yeah, you got this huge cast of characters, Oh, Warren Beatty, he played Dick Tracy, and then you got Al Pacino as Big Boy Caprice, and then you have Madonna as Breathless Mahoney. And then, oh boy, this huge cast. I mean, I can't really name them all. I don't want to do no name dropping, but still, this movie, it paid a lot of homage to the old comic strip that came out back in comic strip, not comic book, but comic strip. And that's what it was back then. The old comic strip that came out back in the 1930s. Yeah, the style of this movie, it's set in the 30s, everything, you see the old cars, the clothes, everything set 1930s with a lot of colors, Crayola had fun splashing the colors all over the place, okay, you see great mixture of red and yellow, and then you got blue and green, you got some purple over here, you have some orange there, all that good, all of it, Yeah, the red, the blue, and the yellow, the three primary colors, and then you have the mixture of them, everything completely lit up. Oh, it's just a wonder, a huge wonder to behold. I tell you, this movie is just, oh my God, for real. I mean, the old feelings, just watching it, yeah, it's a huge nostalgic. Nostalgia just really takes over, it really took over me, I tell you. And then, you got the music in this movie, the score by Danny Elfman, okay, this guy, one of my favorite, if you saw that Batman Returns review, you know that, Batman Returns review, that, I completely boasted about Danny Elfman, and the best score he did was in that movie. Well, in this movie, man, yeah, he's one of my favorite composers, man. So yeah, Danny Elfman, yeah, yeah. You might have seen the Justice League film, Danny Elfman, yeah, he hit you with Nice little throwback, you know. If you know what I mean. But yep, this movie though. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you get in there. He had a lot of it. You know, he had the drama, he had the action, he had the comedy. You know, he had a lot of action. I mean, wow. You know, yeah, Tracy. You know, Dick Tracy. You know, the square jaw, tough as nails detective. You know, stop at nothing to take down Big Boy Caprice. You know, even though he has nothing on him. You know, he couldn't find anything that would stick on him. You know, he knows this guy is no good, and he is just going through anybody, anything just to get to him. You know, I mean, yeah, what do you say? What do you say in the movie? Yeah, the only gamble is keeping Big Boy out on the street. You know, he gotta take him in, he gotta bring him down, and he's doing everything he can just to do it. You know, I mean, you know, a part in this movie, you know, when yeah, the montage, you know, yeah. First of all, yeah, he had to set up this sting operation. So he went to the club that Big Boy was owning. You know, he brought the cops in. You know, as a distraction. You know, for the his inside man to get in and infiltrate the structure and get a bug in there. So, you know, anytime Big Boy was planning to make his move, you know, he was in there and he made the call to Tracy, you know. Yeah, it's not an Apple Watch, you know, it's a regular watch, but still, you know, he made the call to Tracy, you know, tell him when the next move is, you know, and Tracy, he was on him, and then he had that huge montage of you know, Tracy, he's popping up everywhere. You know, every time big boys, you know, make their move, Tracy, he's everywhere. He get putting them under arrest. You know, he getting them. You know, yeah, you were seeing Big Boy's reaction. You know, boy, he's getting more frustrated and more frustrated. You know, to everything that's going on. You know, in his operation, everything that's going on. You know, Tracy, he's right there. You know, yeah, Tracy, Tracy. Everywhere I turn is Tracy, Tracy, Tracy. It's like he's reading my mind. You know, everything. You know, I tell you, this movie though, one of the best movies one of the best movies that came out in a very long time. You know, one of the best movies that came out in the early '90s. You know, Batman came out in 1989, and then you know once Batmania kind of fizzled down, you know. Okay, let's get Dick Tracy in here, you know. We gotta get him in here, you know, next year, and then yeah, he's gonna do his thing. But yeah, I tell you though, whew, still, yeah, just one of the best movies. I mean, yeah, you know, yeah, and the characters in this movie, man, the characters. You know, you read that comic strip, you see that everybody is deformed, you know. So yeah, you know. Yeah, you know, yeah, Big Boy, you know, he's got the other hunch back on him, you know. Yeah, you know, he got a guy named Prune Face who is, Prune Face. I mean, just wrinkled up like hell. I mean, jeez. You know, and, you know, the best looking dude in this movie, Flat Top, you know, Flat Top, literally. Oh, boy, I tell you. Yeah, the makeup in this movie, you know, yeah, you're damn right it's gonna be an Oscar winner. You know, yeah, this movie nominated for 7 Oscars and won 3 of them. You know, one for best song, one for great makeup effects, and damn, what was that other one? What was that third one? What was that third one? Yeah, makeup and best art direction. I tell you. Oh yeah, art direct. Yeah, yeah. The colors, man, the colors, you know, the palettes, everything, you know, everything. It's just, This movie is just pure awesomeness. It really is. I mean, you got to see it to believe it, Jack. Pure awesomeness. I mean, if you have seen it, then go ahead and see it again, man. Why are you here? Just go and see this movie, Watch this movie again. Keep watching it over and over, Get the nostalgic feels like I did, okay? I mean, yeah, I felt like I was 7 years old again just watching this movie, for the first time, man, back in the good old days, when life was much easier. But yeah, I tell you though, man, yeah. Dick Tracy. Hmm. Say one thing, Breathless Mahoney, yeah, played by Madonna, yeah, if they ever remake this movie, get Lady Gaga to play Breathless Mahoney, okay, she'll pull it off. Believe me, I can tell you. I'll tell you, boy. Yeah, yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, in this movie though, just one of the best, one of the greats. You gotta watch it. You gotta check it out. You know, this movie, yeah, easily a perfect 5 out of 5. I mean, and yeah, the ending of the movie, I tell you that big spoiler ending, yeah, yeah, you had Tracy and then you had Big Boy, and then you had this third mysterious character named the Blank because, character had no face, literally no face at all. I mean, you looking in the shadows, he's pulling the strings, he's he's going against Big Boy, but he's helping Tracy, but he's going against Tracy too. But hey, yeah, the third party is on the scene, and guess what? But yeah, I tell you though, yep, yeah, the ending of this movie, you know, seeing who the Blank was, if you don't know, then watch this movie, why are you watching this review? If you don't know who the Blank was, watch this movie, then come back and watch me talk about this movie. But yeah, I tell you though, if you do know who the Blank was, then god damn, what a surprise, huh? Woo! I tell you, it's so awesome though, so awesome, 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 straight up, I love it, love it, yes. Perfect 5 out of 5. That's my review, and I'm sticking to it. Oh man. Whew. Yeah. Well, next week I'm coming back for the holidays, so you can stick around because made my family disappear. So yeah. Check out my other shit right here. Subscribe right here. In the meantime, in between time, Jack, I'm gonna go play some Friday the 13th. So show off.